Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Manorua Aquatic Centre. We've got now game number 35. This is the boys under 18 grade, 5th seeds, Northern B in white, playing from right to left, and Central B in black in their black caps and yellow togs from left to right. 5th seeds versus 6th seeds. And after 1 minute, it's a goal to white with Adam Jonkers scoring for Northern B. Going on memory, I believe that the score in the round robin game between these two teams was around 4-0 to Northern A, which is why that was their one win. And Central B were winless in the round robin. But they've always got great tussles here between these two games as Central trying to drive forward, get possession of it and come forward. Big push there by Central, but taken off them by Northern. Another good surge here by Central over the far end. About to we got another push here by Central. Good defence by Northern. They move it out of there, pass it on to their player. But taken off, tackled by Central. You can see a nice little flick to their player. Intercepted by the white player, that's Jaden. And now they're just pushing up at the far side, but there is a wall here. Stick infringement called by Northern. Survived that advantage pack from Central. Central keep bagging it. They're not giving up. They keep pushing. But there's another call. Obstruction by Central. So Central push back. It's in the middle of the pool. Oh, actually, no, it's about a quarter of the way through. Still on the Northern side. Just back over that far side defensively. Nice little tussle over that far side. Just trying to get a break. Here we go, a little bit of a break here by Central. That was shut down by Northern. And another push here by Central. One down Central. 5 minutes to go, gone in the first half. So there was infringement there against white. So we've got Scott from Northern. He has got a 2-minute break for an infringement. You've got an advantage pack against Northern, 5 metres out. We've just got and they've taken the opportunity for a team timeout at this point. started here. Central B hot on attack. Northern B with one player down. It's made a difference because Central B have scored to number 7. That's Sam Pavia Smith. So taking the most of the advantage, whilst they are a player down with Scott in the sin bin for 2 minutes. Makes a difference when you're down by one player. So this trend of great games between these two teams continues. Good strike here. Oh, Central held off, waiting for it. Northern take the advantage over to the far wall. We've got a call here by the referee, stoppage in play for a stick infringement against Northern B. And we reset. Central B continue to push forward. Good defence here by Northern and the Whitecaps. Playing advantage over the far side. Nothing gained, all gained. Both teams just trying to get a break. Not wanting to give an inch. Scott from Northern B about to get back in, so they'll be back to a full quota. They're now back to a full quota. You should see him come across on the screen. There he goes. Now I've got a call from the referee. As Northern trying to push forward at gloving along that back wall. They've been pushed back just short of halfway. So Central B, another advantage pack, pushing Northern back. Just got a stoppage in play. The referees want to deal with an issue. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering about the previous game between Central A and Mid Northern, where we had Petra Clarkson out with a knock to the head. She's walking around and is absolutely fine, but safety, taking the rest of the day off. Back to this game, we've got Central pushing forward, just trying to gain some ascendancy on the wall. Northern just holding them out. Got a stick infringement against Central. So all their good work done by it. They're about 6 metres out. Defensive advantage pack. So Northern take it to the far side. Just trying to push it up that wall. Progressing it. Central have got a bit of a break on here. Opened it up a bit, brought it wide, but in retaliation, here we come Northern. You can see them coming. There's a good break. Is the guy going to get a tackle or not? Oh, there's a bit of a nudge in there. What's the ref going to say? Anything? No. They've got a better view than I have, that's for sure. Central come away with it. Got possession. Northern coming around again, having another attack. It's on the back wall. Trying to push along that back wall. Central have got players down. They'll be back up to get some here soon. Need to rotate. They go and keep rotating, keep rolling over. Good defence here by Central B as they take it to that far wall. Trying to progress it up the wall. Still in their own quarter. Now we've got a bit of a move on here from Northern as they turn around. Advantage being played by the referees. Obstruction by Central, so they're pushed back. With that, Central have decided to take a team timeout. Coaches have a few words to the team and words of wisdom. And make the most of this time, especially when in defence. Time. Team timeout is over. Northern with the advantage puck. There's a break. Stoppage in play. So the call here is breaking. And what it is that Northern have not taken the puck within the 5 minutes that they were 5 seconds, sorry. They've got 5 seconds to touch the puck, but they didn't. It goes back to an equal puck. And now Black broke because they were below the surface before the buzzer went. So they push back and we're back to where we started. Puck on 5 metres. Central push back to the 2 metre line, just where the end of those black lines are. Northern, big push here, big surge on. Now they're going to try and get it wide. Yeah, they're coming wide. Now they're cutting back, trying to go through the middle. Onto the next player. Lots of bodies down there. Good defence by Central, and they've taken it over to the far corner. Trying to move it up that wall. Northern are back again. No, taken off them. Good tackle there by Central. But it's hard for them. They are struggling to get out of this defensive area. Just the constant attacking by the Northern boys, but back over to that favoured side. Another push here here we go. Another push here by Northern to the back wall. Still got about 3 metres to come into the goal. Just as they push through there, they've locked it up in the wall. Just waiting. A lot of energy's been spent here. Another push. There we go, a little break here. No, they've put it away. They've saved it. Good defence by Central. But there looks like there was an infringement. There was a call by the referees. A stick infringement by Black. In that defence, the referees were playing advantage. So a reset at 5 metres out, pushing back. Central B back to the 2 metres. And we're back at it. Constant pressure. Bin's under pressure. Andrew Harris, the referee, is down there. Watching closely. Comes out, but there was clearly an infringement before. This one for obstruction. So, for about the 4th time now, Central B are faced with the advantage puck. There we go, Northern. Taking good little defensive work there by Central, trying to shut it down right at the beginning. So, there we go, now Northern, going to flick it wide to the player in the middle, keep control of it, find his next player coming through after they've got up for some more air. It's a one-on-one there, but the defence is back in, scrambling in there, just waiting for that puck to get in. No, Central will defend it back to that far corner again. another stoppage. So there was an advantage to Central. Infringement by Northern, so been pushed back the 5 metre now. Central got the advantage, trying to get out of the defensive area. Just taking it back. The attack by Northern is very strong and pushed them back into the corner, so they're just taking a defensive time here. There's 42 seconds to play. 1-1. A very close game. Whoa, that was very close to the bin. Don't know how that missed it. Whoa, and there's another call here. 30 seconds ago, we're into a ref's timeout, which managed to pop out, and Northern managed to bring it right in, but somehow Central managed to save it. Referees are having a discussion. So when they stopped it, clearly there was a infringement by the black player, and a penalty goal has been awarded. So 30 seconds to go, 25 seconds to go in this first half. It is now 2-1 to Northern over Central. Good strike there by Northern, but taken by Central as they keep going through, keep going forward. Northern taking it to the back wall. 3 metres out. Just holding it. Hold it. I've held it out there, and it's now half time. Score is 2-1 to Northern B. Scorers are Adam Jonker's got a goal and the penalty goal, and the 1 goal to Sam Pavia-Smith for Central. This is turning out to be a great game as expected. Back in about 2 minutes for the second half.
Hello and welcome back. I am Jared. Tony has gone, so I am now in charge of the live streaming commentary. As we are able to see, there has been a infringement against one of the teams, which has caused the refs to set the puck and fall up the infringement. A player has been kicked out for 2 minutes. It looks like that the black team are moving up steadily for their side, but it looks like it's going to be a difficult tussle on the wall with the white team, as the white team are now pushing forward against the black team, with the black team trying to gain possession of the puck but struggling to, as the white team are, since the white team are able to keep possession of the puck, it's forcing black team to hit the puck in ways that they don't want to, causing them to not be able to keep possession of the puck. As you can see there, black had possession of the puck for a while, but no, there wasn't enough support on the bottom of the pool for the white team, so possession of the puck was passed to the other team. It looks like this is going to be close to the goal. That it looks like the black team are able to hold it off. No, white team have now scored. It was white number 8 who has scored. This is a good pushback in the second half for the white team. It looks like a tussle has been made, that white team has now gained possession of the puck compared to black team, but this underwater hockey is just such a fast-paced sport that possession of the puck gets passed around quite a lot between team to team. But if a team can maintain possession of the puck, then they can definitely control a lot more of the field compared to probably other games. Whereas underwater hockey, it is a lot about team play. Looks like black have taken possession of the puck again and are trying to force their way up the wall, making it hopefully more difficult for white team to pick up the puck and try and get another goal. Unfortunately, the cameras don't have a good angle at the moment. There we go. Black team looks like they're getting close to a runaway, but support wasn't there and white was able to defend it against black, making it a lot more difficult for black to score that goal. Black has regained possession of the puck and looks to his pass to another teammate to hopefully get the puck closer to the goal. The black team are maintaining good possession of the puck here, being able to drive the puck forward. Looks like black team just managed to maintain possession of the puck, but they're struggling to keep that possession. Looks like more and more of that possession is being handed over to the white team, making it more difficult for the black team to push up the pool. But black team, as you can see, they don't have the support. They're just going down one after one. Looks like that another player has been sin-binned by the sounds for another headshot, as in underwater hockey, headshots are definitely not allowed, and if a headshot is caused, it is at utmost importance for underwater hockey to keep the safety of players in their first mind, instead of thinking less of safety and more of other stuff. It's just safety is quite paramount because the pucks that are used are not really light, causing that if you get hit by one hard enough, which when you get to pro players, you'll see pro players flicking the puck really hard, which means that it can really cause some serious concussions if people aren't careful. That was a close goal on Black's behalf, nearly scoring there, but White was luckily able to defend it at the last moment, which is good for White, but looks like Black is trying to maintain possession of the puck. It is doing a pretty good job on maintaining said possession, but unfortunately they're not able to looks like a advantage has been called against the black team, so white team has gotten an advantage because black team was gloving. It looks as though white team are trying to make the most of this, but black team just keep on pushing white team further and further, but black team still haven't got support as well done as white team, which is making it a lot more difficult for black to gain a lot more ground. As we can see that white is now gaining a lot of area compared to black team, as black team is hopefully able to push that and flick it past the white team, but no, white team has managed to get the puck again, and it looks as though that the white team are getting close to scoring again. Black just managing to scrape out of there with the puck, making sure that the puck is away from their goal. It's such a difficult thing to do when there's just so many people on the bottom of the pool, and there's been obstruction. A ref's call has been made. Its ref timeout has been and the refs are just having a quick discussion on. The ref's decision has been made, and it is an advantage for black against white. Hopefully black can make a good drive through with this advantage that they're getting. It looks as though white is managing to continuously push black back and making it their support really key. Just you'll be able to see that the amount of support that white has is really helping white team push black back, pushing black back. Another ref's call has just been made. It is an illegal stop against white team, giving black the advantage. Hopefully black can take the advantage from this and push it all the way down into the white's goal. It looks as though that it's just becoming a very tough game for both teams, as the puck is just going from one side then to the other side. It's just continuous back and forth, back and forth. The teams, both teams is just struggling to make a lot of ground, where it's like both teams are just making it difficult for the other team. It's just white's got the support and black's just able to try and keep possession quite a lot. But it's all about support in the end. That you need that support. Otherwise, if there's no support, then it's just really easy for the enemy team to drive through your team. It looks as though another ref's call has been made. it is a illegal stop against white, so an advantage for black, but black have also taken time to call a team timeout just so they can regroup and hopefully make it so that they can push forward and definitely score a goal, because a game is not completed as one until time is over, and it's been a case with some games that there's been a minute left and the team has been 3 or 4 goals down, and they've been able to manage to pull back all the goals and eventually win the game before the time was out, because the other team just let their guard down. Another 5 minutes remain of this game. It's still could go either way. White could continuously just hold against black, but if black is able to score a couple goals in the last couple of minutes, it'll definitely make it a lot harder, and it'll probably go into overtime, which would be very physically draining, as they've already been spending close to 26 minutes now already playing their hearts out trying to win this game. Unfortunately, the teams are on the other side of the pool, making it hard for us to see the play, but it just looks like that black team is doing a good drive up the wall, making it a difficult time for the white team to defend, because it looks like the black has just got strength, just they're able to push and push and push, whereas again white has just been having the support on the bottom. There's been another ref's call, unsure of what it is, but it looks like it is against black. It is against black, so can white take this advantage? Hopefully white can take the advantage from this puck. It looks like one of the players has been hurt, and looks like they need to be checked before they are allowed to return to play. The refs have just called a ref's timeout. It looks like they're wanting to sin bin someone for someone. Looks like they're sin binning number 5 from 5 minutes. They're sin binning someone for 5 minutes. And it looks like white has called a team timeout so they can regroup and hopefully make it so that they can regroup and hopefully keep this lead up for the next 3 minutes. Because if white can keep this lead up, then they can definitely win this game. Since there's only 3 minutes to go of this game and the player has been sin binned for 5, that means that they will not be entering play again for this game. But they will be allowed to return for any future games in this tournament. Sounds like the refs just need to quickly discuss something before they continue play. It is definitely an undecided game as of yet. Like 3 minutes is like more than plenty of time for a team to score more than 2 goals. making it so that this game is still for either side, either black or white can still win. It's just it's going to be very difficult for black to score. Hopefully they can score, meaning that they'll tie the game. So it looks like this ref's timeout is taking its while. A player has been removed from the pool for the reason of concussion, because the refs have deemed that that player has is a player has been removed from the game for the reasons of medical reasons, because they don't want said player to end up having a really bad concussion. Because if the player faints underwater, then it would be very bad for the said team. It looks like that black has definitely made as much as they can from this advantage, but white just keeps on pushing them back just a little, which is just stopping the black team from scoring. White team is just able to white's just not able to keep the pressure on. A ref's call has just been made again. It is against black by the looks. No, yep, it's against black, giving white the advantage. Hopefully white is able to take full advantage from this advantage that they've just received. With the next 1 minute and 40 seconds, all they need to do is just hold out the black team from scoring so that they can just win this game. Another ref's call has been made. It is free arm against black. Black is really struggling and really trying to is doing as much as they can to try and get past, but some of the things that they're doing is just illegal, and they're not supposed to be. You want the game to be as fair as possible. Unfortunately, camera angles aren't the best at the moment. Another ref's call has been made. It is for stick infringement against white with 1 minute left. Can black pull this back? This advantage is key for them to scoring another goal. It's hopefully they can score another goal, maybe even two in the last minute. Really putting the pressure back on white to do their best to stop black from scoring. It looks like white is trying to take the strategy of trying to lock the puck on the wall to stop trying to make sure that black team doesn't score. Looks like another ref's call has been made. It is gloving against white. Man, white's really pushing, giving it their all to stop the black team from scoring, but is all this fouling too much? Will they have a player sinbined? Hopefully we'll see what happens, but it's just unknown from this point on. It's just hopefully black is able to score from this advantage. It looks like this will be barging against black. Yep. So, as you probably just witnessed, that black player was holding the white player from stopping them completely from doing anything. So they have just been sin-binned for 2 minutes. It's just really making black struggle even more. Hopefully in the last 24 seconds. It looks like it's going to be a win for White. Hopefully White can make so much ground from this that they're making it unable for Black to score. Ten seconds are left. Can Black get this, or is White just going to hold it on the wall? And that is game. White have won. With 3-1 for White, it looks like that this game has definitely played its time. Thank you very much for listening into the stream, and we'll see you in for the next game in 3 minutes.